Progressive presents Mindfulness with Flow.
You are a mighty fortress of supreme knowledge. Progressive Direct has not only revealed their rates, but those of their competitors. If you were any more in the know, you would be drowning in, the know.
Compare Progressive Direct rates with competitors' rates, because knowledge is power. Visit Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Comparison rates not available in all states or situations. Prices vary based on how you buy.
Episode 762 of No BS Job Search Advice Radio. And I'm happy to say that this show, No BS Job Search Advice Radio, has the most episodes of any show on job search in iTunes or Stitcher. Wow, someone brought that to my attention. I was stunned, and I hope they're right. I'm going to take a look at it over the weekend. But in the meantime, I'm happy to say more episodes, 762. No BS Job Search Advice Radio. I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter, and welcome. I'm happy that you've discovered the show because, frankly, most people need help with their job search. It's why I coach these days instead of doing recruiting. I've learned over the years that the skills needed to find a job are different, but complement those needed to do a job. And most job hunters focus solely on their ability to do the job, and thus they get stuck. And thus this show, No BS Job Search Advice Radio, and my other one, Job Search Radio, which is, by the way, has the second most episodes in iTunes and Stitcher with over 300 episodes. Amazing. Between the two shows, over 1,000 episodes on different elements of job search. So subscribe to this one, subscribe to Job Search Radio in iTunes. You'll find a lot of great help. But to personalize it for you, I do one-on-one coaching, and I have JobSearchCoachingHQ.com. But enough about that. I'll talk about that at the end of the show. This one is a very simple show, and it's what not to do at the end of an interview. The things not to do that are going to tip the hand against you and turn people off. Hope you find this show helpful. Please give it 5 stars in iTunes and or Stitcher. It does help other people find it. Now, with that, let's get going.
I want to talk with you today about one of the mistakes that some job hunters make with the questions that they ask on any interview. Now, I have another video that talks about great questions to ask at the end of an interview, but this one's designed to deal with two of the obvious mistakes. At least they're obvious to me. They aren't obvious to these people. Obvious mistakes that some job hunters make with their questions at the end of an interview. So the first mistake that some of these folks make is asking about salary and benefits prematurely. So do you have any questions for us? Yeah, tell me about the salary for this job. How much you want to pay? No, you don't do that. You only talk about salary at the point that they extend an offer or when they're posing questions of you. You asking about salary is premature until offer time. So I simply say stay off questions regarding money and benefits. The focus should be on making them fall in love with you. And toward that end, another terrible question that people ask way too often is, what's your policy about working from home? Or here's another variation on that. When do I get vacation? How much vacation do I get with this job? Or I'm really interested in telecommuting a couple of days a week and working from home. Are you guys okay with that? Excuse me. Your job on the interview is to make them fall in love. Until they're ready to make an offer, everything else is, that you can ask along those lines has the risk of turning them off toward hiring you. You want to make them fixed on your experience, your capabilities, and how you can help them solve a problem they have for which they're trying to hire someone. Anything else that is off the job is a mistake. So skip the questions about salary, skip the questions about benefits, skip the vacation policy question. How much vacation do I get? When can I take my first vacation? How many sick days do I get? it's all in a brochure that they'll give you at the time they make an offer. And in terms of salary negotiation, if you're used to getting 4 weeks vacation and their policy is 2, at the time they extend an offer, you just very simply say, right now I'm getting 4 weeks vacation, this job, you're offering me a salary, and it doesn't seem like it takes into account that I'm giving up 2 weeks of vacation for this role. So, you raise it at the end as part of your negotiation rather than at the beginning at your first interview, where they're being non-committal and they're evaluating and assessing you. You don't want to make it seem like your basic concern is how much less work you can do.
So that's today's show. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, here are a few other ways that we can connect with one another. The first one is if you're an executive and interested in one-on-one coaching, email me at jeffaltman@thebiggamehunter.us. In the subject line, put the word coaching, so this way I know what it's about. Next, if you're not an executive, the best way to reach out to me is through jobsearchcoachinghq.com. There I have curated information from around the web that you can watch, listen to, read, primarily my own information, but again, there's some stuff from other people that's there with their permission. Also, if we are not connected on LinkedIn, send a connection request to me at linkedin.com/IN/the-big-game-hunter. Mention that you listen to the show, because I love to hear from people who listen to the show. It just puts a big smile on my face, which reminds me, Facebook. Connect with me on Facebook. Look for Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter, and give me 5 stars. Subscribe to the page. You'll get lots of information sent to you daily with different pieces of advice for you. And lastly, because I don't really mention this on the show all that much, in addition to job search coaching, I do executive and what I call business life coaching. Business life coaching, where I work with self-employed people who have a lunatic for a boss. People like your wife, husband, partner, friends of yours who may be either wrestling with something in their business and need an advisor to work with, or people who are doing extremely well and they need to have someone to talk with because business is just exploding for them. So again, reach out to me through Jeff Altman @thebiggamehunter.us. I'll get back to you. We'll figure out a time to speak, and I look forward to helping you. Hope you enjoyed this again, and have a great day. Take care.